Good day everyone, my name is Kervin Similan from SED 131 and I'm here in the front to present some part of our research study entitled A Study of Parental Guidance to the Academic Performance of EDUC 131 Student of National University. Chapter 1, The Problem and Its Background. Introduction. Parents are setting their mind into a goal where they can assure the future of their children, motivating them with lots of love and supporting them in every decision of their children. Parent involvement in child's education is consistently found to be positively associated with a child's academic performance. However, there has been little investigations to the mechanism that explain this association. The present study examines the potential mechanism of the association, the child's perception of cognitive competence, and the quality of the student-teacher's relationship. We can conclude that parent has a big role in the life of their children. It can improve, enhance the critical thinking. It can boost their self-confidence and everything. Now, the statement of the problem. Number 1, what factors contribute to parents being involved from their children's school performance? Number 2, what impact does parental involvement have on student performance? Number 3, what types of parent involvement might produce positive outcomes? Number 4, what types of parent involvement might produce negative outcomes? And now I will show you the statement of the objectives. Number 1, to let the parents be aware that being involved in the academic performance of their children can improve their studies. Number 2, to discuss the effects and the importance of parental guidance when it comes to academic performance of their children. Number 3, to inform the readers that the involvement of parents in their children can influence and boost their self-esteem. And number 4, the last, to familiarize the readers that the parents has the big role in the society, especially in their own respected families. And now, I will show you or present you the statement of the significance. Parental guidance is a big factor that can change and influence their academic performance of their children. The reason why the researcher chose this topic because the researchers wants to give inspiration to all readers. How parental guidance can improve the academic performance of their children. The researcher wants to know the values about the topic and also how it affects the studies of the children.
Reasons for lack of parent involvement and programs and ideas to get parent involved will be explored. According to Johnson's 1998, page 192, there is one irrefutable truth in education. Parent involvement in schools promotes student success and achievement. Most school reform efforts advocate parental involvement. There is no longer an option of whether we will include parents in education of their children. It is required. The goal now is to inform parents and educators of the numerous advantages of parent involvement. Dornbush and Riefler cited in Hickman, Greenwood, and Miller 1995, found that the parent attendance at high school activities had a positive correlation with the school attendance, and by printing that fact in school newsletter, increased parent attendance at school events. Parent involvement can be divided into two general categories: school side involvement and home involvement. Selman and Waterman, 1998, they focus on 5 measures of parent school involvement: attendance at school events, participation on a school council or advisory committee, regular volunteer activities, employment at school, and PTA meetings. Researchers has since developed much attention to the ways that the parents can foster their children's school achievement. The literature distinguishes between cognitive socialization, how parents influence the basic intellectual development of their children, and academic socialization, how parents influence the development of attitudes and motives that are essential for school learning. Foreign study. Parents are known for being hands-on with their children in hopes of boosting their overall growth. A new study suggests that the profession of a child decides to enter into adulthood could be determined by the way they were raised. According to the research published in Child Development Perspective, a child's overall development could be determined by day-to-day decisions their parents make for them. Parental guidance could be key for helping a child find his or her strength. Previous studies have measured the kind of boundary set for their children, how they are punished, and how they are loved and affection parent shows. This study looks to examine how much a parent involvement in their children's overall development plays into their future. It is not an easy set of behavior to observe and quantify because it's more complex in that it relates to parents' goal that they have for their children, said psychologist George W. Holden at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. It is also multifaceted. It's not a simple unitary behavior that can be easily and reliably counted up, so there are methodological reasons it has been studied. And there are also biases and theological orientation that have been neglected.
Critical framework of the study, entitled A Study of Parental Guidance in Academic Performance of EDUC 131 Students of National University of Manila. Lev-Vygotsky and Sigmund Freud theory state there that there are many other factors influencing their parenting. Persons who work closely with families, such as early childhood educators, also have their own ideas and values about family disciplines. Early childhood educators can offer families help just as learning theories can be helpful to families. They can provide supportive context for parents when they are struggling with teaching their young children the rules about how to interact with the people, places, and things in their social and physical worlds. Along with learning theorists, teachers and early childhood educators can have a positive impact on children, and it is important for families and other adults working with children to know the difference between positive and negative discipline. Scope and delimitation. And the limitation of the research entitled A Study of Parental Guidance in Academic Performance of EDUC 131 Students of National University is only the National University students in a number of at least 10 respondents, especially the EDUC 131 and their parents' involvement in this study. The focus of this study is about the factors, effect, and importance about parental guidance to assure their children that they will be more efficient and also to be sure that their children will know their limitations beyond their happiness with their environments, including their friends. The purpose of this research is to let the researchers dig more ideas about this from the ideas of the respondent with their latest issues to their parents. Also, definition of terms. Academic means as the grades or the ability of the students, their performance and capacity. Children's defined as the EDUC 131 of National University or the respondents. Parental guidance. One of the respondents in the